Okay, morning everybody. So I know this says October challenge. I'm recording this actually in the end of September. You'll probably get it in early October. So here's what we're going to do today and for a lot of the classes in October. I want to present you with a routine that we can just do almost every day with some slight variations. And I'll talk about these challenges in a second. We're going to start with our yoga like we usually do, then we're going to do some fitness, and we're going to end with mindfulness. Okay, so I'm going to show you a yoga routine, and we're going to get used to doing it, and we'll do it just about every day with some slight variations. Okay, it's called the sun salutation. There's some different variations to it. I'm going to show you one that I just learned. And follow me. I'll go slowly. Okay, first thing you do is you get into mountain pose and reach up. Breathe in. And then we fold into a forward fold. And if you can touch your toes or ankles, stay there. Okay. And then from there, put your hands at your knees and kind of make a table out of your back. Got it so far? And then we're going to go down to a high plank. So get your legs back to a high plank position and hold. Okay, let's do that again. So ideally what we're going to do is it just kind of flows from one to the other, and eventually we'll learn how to do some breathing into it as well. Okay, mountain pose. Anybody remember? Fold to your toes, to your knees, to a high plank. Okay, now lower yourself down so you're almost on the ground, and then you are on the ground, and then reach your shoulders up with your hips on the ground. Okay, now from here, come down to the ground and then go to downward facing dog and hold. Okay, let's do that one again. Okay, remember, mountain pose, dive down to your toes or your ankles, to your knees, back down to a high plank, slow push up down, cobra, shoulder blades up, down to the mat, downward facing dog. Now almost done. Now we come back, step up, touch your toes, knees straight, to your knees, to your toes, and then back where we started. Okay, so if we do this right, and as we get better, it'll only take a minute or so, but as we get a little bit better, we're going to add a few things in between. So okay, so let's do the whole routine again. All right, so if you can stay with me, hope you can remember some of them. Mountain pose, forward fold, knees to tabletop, plank, high plank, lower down, push up to a cobra, go down to the mat, downward facing dog, step up, touch your toes, straighten your knees, hands on your knees, on your toes, and then up. Okay, that whole thing took, I don't know, about a minute and a half. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why should you do this yoga, or why should you do these challenges? Anybody have an answer? Think about it. Some of you said, well, it's really good for me. It causes me to be able to stretch more flexible. I'll reduce my injuries. I'll be a better athlete. I'll be stronger. I'll be able to do more. All those kind of things. I'll be able to shoot the ball farther. I know you know why you should do this stuff in your brain, intellectually. But you really won't feel it and be convinced until you do it for a couple weeks and really feel it in your body and almost miss it if you don't do it. That's where I'm at. If I don't exercise at least 5 days out of the week, I feel a little different. So it pushes me to go ahead and do this. I hope you feel the same way. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I would like you to, after I explain this, stop the video and make a grid like this, okay? So on the grid, you're going to have some place where it says date, and then you're going to put these 5 criteria: push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, sumo sits, and then mountain climbers, okay? And what we're going to do is each time we come together in October, we're going to do these exercises. I think we're going to start with 45 seconds for most of these, except for push-ups. I'll explain that to you. But we'll do 45 seconds, yeah, for all those. And then you're going to write down how many you did. Here's what I think is going to happen. After we get better at it, after, maybe not immediately, but maybe after a couple weeks, you'll see that if you did do this and you chart your progress, you'll see that you've been able to do more sit-ups or more push-ups or burpees, or we're going to increase the time of the sumo sit, and we probably will increase the time with the mountain climbers, but I'll explain that when we do that. Okay, ready? Okay, so the first thing I want you to do, so you can stop the tape and do that. Okay, take a minute or two. Okay, and as you come back, here's how I want you to do the push-up. If you can do a push-up with a perfect push-up with your arms straight, then do it. If you can't, put your knees on the ground with your toes up, not on the ground, put your toes up, and you're going to rock forward and do your perfect push-up like that. Okay, one thing I want to definitely mention to you, in all these, I don't want you to go to the point of exhaustion. I want you to go to the point where it's like, you know what, that was a little bit hard, somewhat hard, not real hard. I want you to go about, it's about 70% or so of your effort. Got it? So I don't want you to get hurt at all, of course. Okay, and the only way that you're going to improve is to go slowly and let your muscles adapt to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the push-ups, and you're going to be on your own, as many as you can. Don't go crazy at first, because you're gonna need to go ahead and adapt and go slowly as the days progress. All right, so go do as many as you can. All right, for me, I'm really starting to feel it. I'm way past like 70% of effort. So that was good for me. So get your grid and write down how many you did. Okay, now we're gonna rest a little bit in between, and then we're gonna go ahead and do sit-ups. And we're gonna do them for 45 seconds. I don't know if you can see the clock or not. Put it over here. Okay, so we'll start when it gets to 10. Okay, so here, let's just rehearse what you're going to do. If you need to put your feet underneath something, that's fine, or have somebody hold them. Knees bent, arms bent like this. Go on something soft. Ready? 45 seconds. Count how many you did. Elbows to your knees and then down. elbows to your knees. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's write down on your sheet, under sit-ups, how many you did. Okay, we're going to rest just for a little bit because it starts to get pretty hard. Okay, let's start at 11:30. And what we'll do is burpees. If you remember how to do this, we go to a squat, shoot our legs back, up, and then stand. Okay, got it? And we're going to do it for 45 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, count. Each time you stand up, count as 1 time. That's 2 for me. Okay, I've got 15 more seconds. All right, I'm cooked. Okay. All right, so that, as you can see, my heart rate's starting to really get up. Write down how many burpees that you did. And you can even say on that in 45 seconds. Same thing for the sit-ups. We did it 45 seconds. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a sumo sit for 45 seconds. We'll wait until it gets to 13:00. Okay, got the idea? So you can do a wall sit as well. That'll work fine if you have a wall. So I'm going to pretend this is my wall. 3, 2, 1, and down. So what we'll do, so get in a position where you're not cheating. Your legs are about 90 degrees. And just sit. We'll go 45 seconds, and as we progress through the weeks, we'll improve it a little bit. We'll go to minute 15. And if you're not feeling up to it, if you're done at 30 seconds, you're done. Just write that down, that you did it for 30 seconds, or you did it for whatever you did. Okay, so we got another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So either check it off and write down 45 seconds. Okay, so let's wait until we get to 14, 15, and then we'll do 45-second mountain climbers. And the way we'll do this, you'll count each time, let's say your right knee comes up to your right elbow. That'll be 1, then 2, 3. Okay, so get ready. We're going to do it for 45 seconds. And go. 2, 3, 4. 11. Okay, a couple more seconds. 3, 2, and one more. Okay, frankly, I think I lost count. That was good enough. Okay, so write down how many mountain climbers you did in 45 seconds, and if you couldn't do it for 45, you only did it for 30, just the number. Doesn't matter how much time. Maybe you quit at 30 seconds, you don't have to write down how many did you do in that 45 seconds? Okay, take a deep breath. Let's get on the mat again. We're going to end with just a little bit of mindfulness. Reach up for mountain pose. Reach up again. Okay, so here's what I'd like to do, if you remember, one more time. We did that breathing. Spread your legs, shoulder width apart or more. We did a 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale. And we're going to do that 4 times. Okay, ready with me? Inhale, 3, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Last one, inhale, hold, exhale. Now, 3 rotations on your own. Okay, excellent workout. Save your grid. Do not throw it away. Keep it by your computer. Next class we'll take up right where we left off. Okay, great job. Great workout in 17 minutes. That was excellent. I'll see you next time.